Okay, our second video for today is about inequalities. Now, I am going to ask you to pause the screen and take notes about graphing inequalities. These are notes that you should remember. Open circles are if it's just less than and greater than. Closed circles if it's equal to it. And then if it's less than, right, your arrow goes to the left on the number line. If it's greater than, your arrow goes to the right. So go ahead and pause and copy down these notes. Now, all these steps are going to be the same as equations. It's just you're going to graph your answer. So this one is actually already done for you. What this says is 4 is greater than P. But most of the time, we want to put the variable on the left. So if I put the variable here and I swap them, that means that this sign, since I swapped these, also has to swap. So it also means that P is less than 4. Now, what you are going to do is you're going to draw a number line, and you're going to put your number in the middle. And you're going to put 2 to the right that are bigger and 2 to the left that are smaller. Now, because this, is less than, that means it's an open circle, and that means it goes to the left because it's smaller, okay? So I'm going to go to 4, put an open circle, and I'm going to draw my little arrow to the left. That's it. Now, this one is also already done for us, but it looks perfect. X is less than or equal to negative 2. So I don't have to change anything because it's already my variable on the left. So I'm going to put negative 2 here. 2 bigger would be negative 1 and 0. Don't get caught up by that. 2 smaller, negative 3 and negative 4. So because I have this sign, less than or equal to, that means it's a closed circle, and it's still less than, so it's going to still go to the left. So I'm going to come onto my graph, and I'm going to this time color it in all the way. And it goes to the left. And I go up just so you can see it. But you can go right on top of it if you want. Okay, now solving is the same, okay? So if I want to solve, here is my box for my variable. There's my line. So the 2 is with the r, so I have to get rid of minus 8. The opposite is to add 8 to both sides. So just like equations. So I'm going to copy down what I didn't use, r over 2. These cancel. Bring down my inequality sign. Negative 10 plus 8 is negative 2. I'm going to box my variable again. R is being divided by 2. So that means I need to do the opposite, which is multiply by 2 on this side and multiply by 2 on this side. These cancel. I have R greater than or equal to negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. So I'm going to go to my number line. I'm going to put negative 4 in the middle. 2 bigger, 2 smaller. I'm going to look at this. This is a closed circle because it's equal to. And this time it's greater, so it goes to the right. And you can always look back to your notes. So I'm going to have a close here, and it's going to go to the right. Okay, last one, and this one has the special hint. So just like the last one, okay, here's my variable inside, and I can draw my line. I have to distribute first this time. So I'm going to distribute, and be careful with your negatives. Negative 5 times r gives me negative 5r. Negative 5 times negative 3 gives me positive 15. Don't mess that up. And carry the rest down. Box my variable now. So I have to get rid of the plus 15. Opposite of adding is subtracting 15. So I bring this down, negative 5r. These cancel. Less than 35 minus 15 is 20. Now, I have a negative 5 next to the r. Remember, that means multiply, so I need to divide. I have to divide by negative 5. Now, there is a rule. We're going to copy it down in inequalities. Whenever you multiply or divide by a negative, this sign has to flip, okay? So I have to flip this. So I get r. I flip it greater than now, negative 4. So it's actually going to look like the same number line over here. There's just one little difference. My one little difference, okay, is that it goes an open circle. Okay, so there's my graph. Now you might have to pause. This is the number one rule. If you divide or multiply by a negative number, you have to flip the sign, and just like we did in number 4. So pause it and take the notes.